What's up, y'all? I'm back with a video. Before I start this video, I want to talk about how even on AI, like when you try to make an AI video or AI photo, dark skinned people are even protected by AI. But give me a list of people a list of AI editors you guys use that you think would be good for me. But in this video, I want to talk about something I always talked about, but I'm starting to see a lot of improvement with light skinned men or mulatto men speaking up. And this is a good thing, and I will show you content. Even though I'm a small channel, we need more voices. The more, the better. So we can change the dynamic within the society and stop these smear campaigns that's not true about us. And we can stop this hate that comes our way that's unprovoked. And it's a lot of, I say this all the time, it's a lot of time, money spent into keeping us silent. And the reason these agendas can be pulled off is because a lot of light-skinned guys and light-skinned people, y'all are ashamed to silence. And you guys fall for the shaming tactics. And we have to be smarter than that. But I also want to talk about how I've always noticed, even on TikTok, which I'm going to make another TikTok, and I'm going to give you guys the handle so you guys can follow. And I noticed on TikTok when certain guys, light-skinned guys, spoke out about the dynamics of the black community and the society at large, dark-skinned men would get very worried and upset. And the reason that is because they don't want the narrative to change, that they're oppressed. And because people are going to realize, they're going to lose their sympathy card, and they're going to finally realize that dark-skinned people are the bullies. Not all of them, but they're really the bullies. They're not the victims. And they don't want that dynamic to change. They're going to lose sympathy from white women and all these other groups of people. And the dynamics will change. Even they're going to realize that dark-skinned people were not oppressed. They were suppressing light-skinned guys and mulatto men. They don't want that pretty privilege and all that stuff to, people are going to lose respect for them, man. And also the dynamics within the black community. You light-skinned guys with your voices, you have the opportunity to change the dynamic within the black community, even the relationship dynamics. I remember Four Light was on YouTube, and even back then, like, he would speak about the dynamics, and I've also noticed how the women would get upset, dark-skinned women. Even a lot of light-skinned women would get upset. The ones who would deal with black men, dark-skinned men, were very upset. All right, they were very upset because they don't want the truth to be exposed, and light-skinned men, you know the truth. All right, just by light-skinned men speaking out, because you have younger light-skinned boys who go to school, middle school, grade school, or whatever, and they see how they are treated by society and how people have this animosity towards them for no reason. And they're going to be searching for answers. And when they see guys like me and Vanguard and all these other guys, Jay Pariah, all these other guys, they're going to start to be inundated with wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and they're going to be more aware of their surroundings. And when that happens, they're going to lose respect for a lot of these dynamics they come from. All right? Say if it's a relationship dynamic where you may have a light-skinned guy, a light-skinned boy who comes from a dark-skinned father and a light-skinned mother, and he's light-skinned, he may lose a lot of respect for these people. And things can get real wicked real quick with light-skinned men using their voices. There's a lot of power that you guys have that y'all don't know. That's why they want to drown a lot of light-skinned people in general out, but especially the men. All right? They want to shame you into silence and shame you to submission. And this is a good thing because I'm starting to see a lot of light-skinned brothers make channels controlling their narrative and stop letting people speak for them and they speak for themselves. In 2025, if light-skinned people are still believing the stuff that dark-skinned people are saying and taking it seriously about this colorism and press stuff, something's mentally wrong with you unless you're making money off of it. And I get it. It's hard to speak the real without getting ignored. Right? People who control these platforms, they in favor of producing or promoting a certain narrative. Like I said earlier, that's why us light-skinned men, we have to make our own platforms where we're not monitored and filtered. But yeah, we have to make our own platform so we won't be monitored and we can network with one another. And that's the biggest flaw that we have as light-skinned people and as a whole. but especially the men, you guys do not network with each other. Well, I spoke about that in the last video. But things that seem like they're changing. We headed in the right direction. But yeah, I always noticed that dark-skinned men and women, they try to invalidate you when you speak the truth. And even a lot of these light-skinned females, not all, even some of these light-skinned dudes sometimes do it as well. But it's really with, the triangle, even with light-skinned women, they do not like that. They do not like when light-skinned dudes speak on these topics. It gets them very upset because they don't want to be, held accountable for that, man. They just don't. They don't want the truth to come out. And things can get real ugly with this stuff, man. And things, it's just what it is. I got more videos coming. I just moved to a different place. All right, so that's why it's the hold up. But I got some more content dropping. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Just a quick video just to get y'all updated. But I might have I just make a different video about that. I said that last time, but I ain't got around to it. But I need to do a channel update. I'm thinking about not rebranding myself. I'm going to talk about the same stuff, similar topics. But I'm thinking about changing my name and things like that. Because it's just some BS name I made up. It wasn't really nothing. I just made some stuff up. But I'll see you on the next video.